goes without saying losing sucks, but I just can't imagine that you're gutted any more than you could be after the way that happened tonight. The comeback and then to fall short in the end. Just give me a sense of the emotions.
Yeah, I mean, obviously coming into the last game, it was we're going to have to play well, and then it looked like we weren't going to get close, and then turns out we were really close, and we got those last points at the end, and then we won the draws, and then it was obviously a little crazy as to what was going to happen at the end there. Yeah, just that's the nerve of this thing. You know, it's you know, you're playing a shot for all your teammates, for everyone, for a whole week, and there's a lot of pressure. And you know, a little bit unlucky with Brad having a full sweep. It really quickened up the line, and the guys just probably didn't take enough off what they thought it was going to be. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess there must have been almost like a feeling of destiny the way things were going there, and you couldn't ask for anything more to that group of players.
No, you know, it's it was just amazing. It's been a great week. We did a lot of good work. Everyone's played so well, and it's been exciting, and that's what this event is. It's about creating a fun event, taking it down to the wire, and it couldn't be more down to the wire than what it was today. So, you know, you've got to look at it and go, we put on a show, and that's what this event's about.
And what's it going to take next year, I guess?
A draw at the forfeit.
Just give me a sense of what a roller coaster ride the last half hour has been for you.
Yeah, a roller coaster is an understatement, really. I thought we played a really good game, and you know, it seemed like Thomas was just trying to get carryovers to try and come down to one end, and they played a great eighth end and got that one and came down to a draw of the button. And unfortunately, we were sitting around for what felt like an eternity, and I believe the ice slowed down a little bit. You know, I threw it a little bit light. The guys felt that it should have got to the tee line with the split that they got and how I threw it. And then I think with the fact that they swept it so much made it hard for Thomas and really polished up that path and made it super fast. So I don't think either one of us were really set up for success in that position, but glad it held up. You know, if the guy got enough of the forefoot to make it count.
You've won an Olympics, you've won a Brier, you've won a World Championship, and I'm not going to equate this on that level, but in terms of the emotions that you felt tonight and knowing there was a whole pile of people, not just your three teammates, kind of relying on you, that must have been a very unique kind of feeling.
You know what, after the sixth end, I just, looking at the scoreboard and the way it was coming down, I knew it was going to come down to our game and potentially draw the button, but I was hoping we could win one more skin to put it away there, and you know, I felt really good on the draw of the button. I drew the button 3 times that game, and you know, I felt that I had draw weight, and you know, I thought I threw a pretty good rock. I'm not too disappointed in how I threw it. Just you know, a little disappointed we had the weight as long as we did to throw it, and the ice just came back, you know, a couple feet on us.
Ever been in a quieter building when you settled down the hack?
No, it got really quiet. It was pretty eerie. Like, you know, even when I had the draw at the Brier, there was a buzz in the arena, and you could sense that you know, the place was ready to erupt. Here it got eerily quiet. You couldn't hear you know, a noise, and it was a little unsettling for a moment. And then I got it out of my head, and like I said, I threw a good rock. You know, we probably should have discussed it and figured out that it would come back a little bit, but then on the other side, you guess it's going to come back and it stays the same, and you put it back 4 foot. So it's kind of, you never know. It's a bit of a guessing game when the ice sits for as long as it did.
Pretty fun to win, though, eh?
Yeah, it is fun to win. It is fun. You know, to have it come down to your shot, and you know, it is fun to win. Certainly, you know, you know, I had a good time here this week. The first couple of days were a challenge, but certainly, you know, cheering on the rest of the team and us playing what I thought was pretty well all week. You know, I'm pretty satisfied with how we played as our team, and then as a big group to get the win is really nice.
You just keep winning this thing, but each one seems to be different, and that's as different as it gets. That must have been pretty amazing to be a part of.
Oh, rabbits out of a hat. You know, we've won a few easily in this stretch we're in now, but man, most of them have been really close, and that was nuts tonight. Like, we were stuck on 29 points for 30 points for 45 minutes, and our team even came over the boards early thinking we were going to win at any moment, and then an hour later it looks like we're going to lose. So man, that was crazy.
Yeah, and so out of your control too, right? It's did you feel it slipping away? Is that what it was like, or?
Well, for sure. You know, the whole bench was talking it up, and we saw the 3 games coming home, and we thought, man, the 3 last ends, if we don't win one of them, it's going to be that draw to the button. So we had that figured out, but man, they all went the wrong way for us. And you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the other team. They never gave up, and they never quit, and they just hung in there and made some great shots. I mean, Nicodine made a fantastic shot. If he doesn't make that, we're out of here an hour ago. So it was an amazing ending, and makes this event great.
It's always fun to win, eh?
Always fun to win, you know, and I saw a bit of dejection on the other side there after the loss, and you can understand that because they've been trying so hard for so long, and they had the chance tonight. So kudos to them for a great effort, and happy for our group.